offering that. Hey, we'll charge your phone if you come on our podcast. All right, we are live on YouTube. And what is your name? What organization are you with?
My name is Gabriel Covington.
Gabriel Covington?
Yep, and I am the founder of Hip Hop Crypto Watch.
Hip Hop Crypto Watch. Okay,
Yes.
Good name. Rolls off the tongue, I think so.
Not a lot of people like it.
Really?
To be honest, yeah,
No.
because it's a long name
That's okay.
and it's very,
But it's
very
distinct, and I know exactly what it is when I hear it.
because it's a double entendre, and not a lot of people get that.
I'm with you.
Gotcha.
I'm with you.
So the first part of the name, Crypto Watch, comes from the market blog, which is our website, www.hiphopcryptowatch.com. And our website basically shows you market news. It gives you updates on what's going on in and out and about the market, crypto, altcoins, gives you a little bit of insight on meme coins, gives you some SEC regulations and things going on about crypto. So basically, this has been our education factor to our community. So basically, we're a community-backed company, which basically we do events, we do our market blog. We're also running a podcast shortly. We're in development for that, and we're also into engaging with partnerships with other different communities.
All right, let me ask you some questions.
Yeah.
One, how did you get your community? What's the secret to saying people want to be a part of what we're doing?
Great question.
Because we're figuring that out still.
Great question. So we had to do that too. So how I got into it was around 2019 when NFTs first popped off.
Yeah.
Right? I began to see a bunch of celebrities purchasing these big crypto,
Yeah.
PFPs and
Yeah,
things
yeah.
like that. So I decided to come up with the social media blog, basically, which captures the essence of hip hop artists that were getting into crypto.
Oh, okay. Very niche. I like it.
Yeah, so I merged pretty much the inventor of merging Web3 and hip hop culture. I did that with the blog, and I also did that with different events and things like that, to pretty much give some culture to Web3 as well as, inviting a community in as well, yeah.
And so were you surprised with how much reception there was or how much overlap there is to the hip hop world and the NFT worlds? Did you think hey, there's already a demand, I can tap into it?
It's an open market, however, it's still yin and yang, so it's pretty much hard to get the two together. So we're working on that as well too. So we're coming up with different scenarios and different ways we can merge the two. One has been partnering with a company such as Rebel Music, similar to you guys have the whole Rebel Ants. So basically what they do is they're trying to help out artists and things like that with their whole technology. Hopefully with music NFTs, that could be another way to help out artists with their streams and getting them right revenues and exposure for their artistry. It's been the same thing in the artist field as well.
Right.
I know you guys are artists, so having that sort of into NFTs and pretty much creating that whole marketplace is pretty much how I've seen it from the start.
Interesting. And you've been in the space for a while, right? You said you got into crypto?
Since 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where do you see it? So if it's been 11 years since then, where do you see 11 years from now for the thing that you're working on?
Great question. So our bread and butter is the very first ever smartwatch wallet, which is pretty much a security system that we've been working on to have a bunch of different levels of security, one including biometrics. So it'll be the first to have fingerprints on your wallet. It'll be the very first custodial and also hardware wallet software as well.
So you mean if I have a crypto wallet in my watch, someone steals my watch, you're saying without my fingerprints, without my biometric, it's not going to do anything for them?
If the world shuts down, you'll be able to access your assets.
Oh, that's good to know.
Cryptocurrency.
So we're on the blockchain, but off the grid at the same time.
Yeah, that's how we wanted to do it, exactly. DGen for life, man, but fully doxed right now, but it's all good.
Okay, I respect it. All right, sorry to cut you off. Keep going.
No worries. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and what challenges have you been coming up to that you have to overcome, and now you're ready to move on to the next roadblock? Where are you at in that journey?
That's a great question. So I got into crypto through marketing. I was one of the community managers for Metaphor Kitty, really cool ADA Cardano project. The initiative was to mint a cat and own a cat. I'm sorry, save a cat in Hawaii. Yeah. So pretty much through marketing, I've had trials and tribulations. So I strategize a lot, but then there's that algorithm. You know, it's a beast of its own. So
of course,
pretty much marketing has been pretty much an ease, getting more community adoption. Like I said, mixing the two worlds of hip hop culture, and trying to get that into Web3. Things like that have been like a constant challenge.
Is it easier to get a hip hop person into crypto, or easier to get a crypto person into hip hop?
Great question.
Little yin yang, I guess.
Yeah.
Still.
It's probably easier to get artists in hip hop. In just to specify this, when we mention hip hop, it's not just the music; it's pretty much the culture itself. But as far as artists, it gives them an incentive to get into Web3 because they can now hold assets to their rights, to their ownership.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that
IP.
makes sense. Yeah, that's appealing, right?
So it's pretty appealing.
Yeah,
incentive.
I would think so, especially when you think about how many musicians are doing things on their own. They're not going through like a big studio, right? So if they say, hey, I'm going to make this music at home, but I also want to protect it and myself, this is a good way to do that.
Exactly.
Interesting. Okay.
On the blockchain.
Of course on the blockchain. All right, good stuff. Tell me about your outfit because I see a lot of Bitcoin.
Oh, I appreciate it, and I'm just an enthusiast. That's pretty much.
There you go.
The
That's all it is. Right?
Yeah. So we're here at NFTNYC, of course. So pretty much just wanted to represent.
I love it, man. Keep it up, and give us some like contact info. How do we find you? Where do people go?
We're pretty much on all platforms: Hip Hop Crypto Watch, Instagram. We're also on. We have a pretty much Telegram community as well as WhatsApp community, in which we have a global internship program. Pretty cool thing.
A global internship program?
Yeah. So we pretty much help kids around the world, devs, things like that, match them with different companies. And also help them learn about crypto as well.
Perfect. All right, well, listen, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
It was really cool hearing your story, and we wish you good luck, and I hope to see you in the wild again.
I hope so too, man.
All right, thanks.
I love the project.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Man.
All right, come back soon, all right? Let us know what's going on.